So last time we spoke about how to sit with an emotion that feels overwhelming, and that was about accepting it, understanding that it's impermanent, letting go of the need to control it, realizing that it's just a feeling. And now we want to know, how do I regulate that feeling? How do I shrink it down so that it doesn't feel like it's swamping me and is overwhelming? And this is important because if I'm emotionally hot or emotionally aroused, then I can't think straight because my prefrontal cortex gets kicked out of the loop and my judgment goes for a ball of shit and I can't be rational. So I need to be able to calm down before I can think straight and come up with a plan. And part of regulating is bringing myself into the here and now, and part of regulating is calming my body physiologically, and then the third part is directing my attention elsewhere. So it's useful to bring myself into the here and now through breathing. For example, the 4-4 breathing, which I like very much. It's 4 breaths in, hold at the top for 4, 4 breaths out, hold at the bottom for 4. So 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Because it takes the body about 20 minutes to physiologically calm down. So that's for your heartbeat to slow, for your veins to dilate to normal size again, for your body to stop sweating, and for your body to calm down again. Another nice way of bringing myself into the here and now is to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's using my senses. So that's 5 things I can see, 4 things I can hear, 3 things I can smell, 2 things I can touch, and something that I can taste. And it's useful to be able to perhaps go and get something, like, incite my sense of smell, an essential oil, incite my sense of taste, make myself a cup of hot chocolate or a coffee or a cool drink or even just an ice block in my mouth. This helps me bring my body into the here and now where I am okay. And then I need to direct my thinking elsewhere, or intercept or cut across the distressing thoughts I've been having. So I've been having thoughts around, this is terrible, I can't bear it, this is too much, I can't stand it. And I need to distract myself. And there's a whole bunch of different ways that we can do that, so we can bring ourselves into the here and now, but we can also get busy with our brains and reading a book, or working, actually doing something around your job, or engaging your intellectual capacity is a very useful way of distracting. And this requires a little bit of practice. So what tends to happen is I turn towards my book, I focus on my book, I read a sentence, and then bing, I'm back in my brain, I'm back on the rat wheel which says, this is terrible, you feel terrible, it's going to be awful, it's horrible. I just need to redirect my attention to my book, or whatever other interception or distraction exercise works for me. There's lists and lists of them, and I need to develop my own strategy for that. And then I turn my attention back towards that interception, and I continue reading my book, and then bonk, I'm out of it again, and I need to turn my attention back to the book. So it's about being very patient and tolerant with myself, offering myself a lot of reassurance, and focusing repeatedly on the task that I've chosen to distract my mind. And this allows me to move away from the thinking that's creating a lot of distress, and for my body to calm down physiologically, which means that I can then face the problem or the situation that aroused me in the first place and come up with a rational and logical strategy for managing it. I hope you enjoyed that, and please subscribe. Bye.